Wake up and move. Justin Arnold back here again at Flex MP, bringing another Movement Monday. And in this one, we're going to bring another mobility circuit here. So we're going to show one position, show you 4 different movements to do in that. You can do one, or you can do all 4, kind of like a flow to really open that thoracic spine. And if you've never heard that term before or not familiar with it, think of it as like the middle part of your back that often gets tight from today's lifestyle and living, and it can cause a host of issues. But we're gonna show you how to really loosen that up, open that up, and just have more mobility, which again can help you move better, feel better, and live better today on today's Movement Monday. So with this, for most of it, you're gonna be in one position to make life easier. And this you could do before workout, after workout, or what I love is before going to bed, because you could literally use it in the bed and you can probably sleep better. So you've probably seen this position, a little fetal position, but what we're gonna do a little bit differently, we wanna hike these knees up. Think like how high, think like you're trying to get your kneecaps to your belly button. That way we can usually take the lower back out of it. So with these drills or any kind of thoracic, sometimes when people do it, if they're not familiar with it or not connected with their body, they could use their lower back. We don't want that because we want to loosen up the back, not make it worse. And if you're using your lower back in some of these movements, you know, it's not really going to do damage, but you're going to think this is how you move, and then your back connects, and then that's where we have back problems. And people that are already dealing with back problems or never have and don't want to, don't do that. So anyways, before I go on a tangent about back issues and how to prevent it, just keep those knees up by the belly button. And the first one we're gonna do here, we wanna feel like we're coming from here, like the lower ribs. In fact, that might be how you cue this, because some of you might need to support your head or neck here, but if you can lay it down, great. But if anything, just kind of get in this little fetal position with these high knees. You pull from the ribs to kind of start to make sure you're doing that correctly, because again, we do not wanna pull from the lower back. We want this coming from the mid and even upper back. Then once you find that, again, you can keep your hand here if it feels better for you, but this first drill is just here. Now I've done a familiar one, a similar one to this. We're in the pronated supine, or the pronated position, where we're kind of like on our knees and our hands. But this is what we're gonna do here. You're just gonna press open. You can do about 8 or 10. And if you're like, wait, what was he just talking about? Here, I'll show you real quick. If you got ADD like me, you're probably like, what is he talking about? This one. Again, same idea, brace, but a lot of people tend to pull on their lower back. Well, I'm showing this one on the ground because if you've done this and you feel your lower back, now you know why. So we're showing you this one. Again, here, pull from the ribs, just like that. Then from there, we're actually gonna bring this top knee up. We're gonna bring this one back. So this one you're gonna wanna press down, and now we're gonna really open up this hip. We're gonna really open up that back. Now you could just hold this position, relax the neck and head. And if you have trouble even with mobility because of your shoulder or whatever, pulling this in, get a friend, but make sure they don't pull too hard, okay? You could hold this position, or you can create some little mini rotations here. Again, breathe through it, exhale. Some people who have some really good mobility might even be able to get that shoulder to the ground, pull this guy high. Some people call this 90-90. I like to call it a pretzel because that's what I feel like. And they're yummy. Anyways, so yeah, just get into this pretzel position. Then you're gonna kind of stay there. And this is probably one of my favorites. So you're gonna take that arm and you're just gonna reach it through. Now you might find, as I have found in this one side might feel easier. In fact, I'm showing you the side I'm better at. The other side, I actually can't get this far, and it was a signal like, man, I gotta work on some of these drills. Because what I'll tell you is, it won't fix itself overnight, and you could even add something like this, but through time, like magic for some reason, one day magically, you'll see, you'll wake up, you'll do this, and you'll be like, wow, I way more looser. I've got more mobility. I can reach farther. And it's just continuing. There's no magic stretch. No magic fix. Sorry to disappoint some of you guys that are always looking for those magic fixes for your hips or your shoulders or whatever is tight on you. But what does work is doing these drills and doing a lot of different ones and moving and getting more mobile and stronger in every single direction all over the body. And then you can sit here and you can kind of thread the needle here, reach through. You can even play around with some of this. Just breathe through it. Try to relax the neck and head. You can even just lay on your arm and feel a really nice stretch there. Looks kind of funky, but trust me, it feels really good. Well, we're coming back to here. Look, I haven't really moved much, so this literally is for every single human being, even the ones that don't like to move. This one you can do. So bring those knees up here for this last one. Lay the head down. And I've done various versions of this. You might have seen on some of my videos where I put a foam roller here. But again, that one might use your lower back if you're not familiar with it. So this one takes the lower back out of it. And then we're just gonna almost like we're painting. Again, you can see this is my left shoulder. So for those that do not know, but I've talked about on this channel before, back in high school wrestling, I had a guy rip my arm out and tear all 4 rotator cuffs on the shoulder. So as you can kind of see, I can't touch the ground unless I really overreach it, which we really don't want to do that because of that mobility. But I'll tell you this, I was told I wouldn't even be able to do this back in high school. And look at where we're at. Just, regularly doing drills like so. Again, we want to rotate from that middle back. And we're just going to paint the ground. Now, if you can actually touch the ground, in fact, let's switch to the other side, see if that one's a little bit better. So bring these knees up high, wah, wah, and then just breathe in. See, that one's a little bit better, but as you see, there's a little bit of tension going on there. So we're just going to paint. Now, again, you could do this one for 10 reps or so. Or with all these, you could do 30 seconds to a minute or just till it feels good. There's 4. There's plenty more. I've got more in the tank. And if you want some of those, you can reach out. Or you can just stick with these 4 great drills. Really open up that thoracic spine, that middle back. Are there other drills? For sure. But this is something simple that everyone can do. I showed you some good cues to take that lower back out of it. So go ahead and give these a try today. And let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you are moving better, feeling better, and living better after a few times of doing drills like that. And then see if it even helps your workouts. I can already feel my overhead movement now just from showing you on this video. I can feel my back a lot looser, which actually, not that I had a lot of stress, but it can decrease your body stress, therefore decrease your mental stress. So that's the double whammy of doing drills like this. It's not just for your body, it's also for your mind. So get out there, get to moving better, feeling better, living better, and always reach out to us if you need anything. Thanks for checking this out, and we know you can definitely share this with everyone that you know. Take care. Hey, thanks for checking out videos just like these. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click on notifications below to stay up to date on all these videos that we post here throughout the week. And again, tag a friend underneath if you think they might benefit from these videos. And if you need further training or further information or a little more personalized programming to meet your needs, we can create a customized roadmap to meet your needs here at FlexMP. Just click on that link below. Again, contact us today at FlexMP to get you moving better, living better, and feeling better.